To let y'all know, for the first couple seconds of this video, our professionalism is gonna be out, okay? Give me that for a second. That was the I'm talking about, bro. That's Heat culture. That's Heat basketball. Heat in 5. Get Trae Young the out of here. Alright, now that that's out of my system, Miami just put Trae Young in a damn straitjacket. Duncan Robinson just lit up the entire South Florida area. Jimmy Butler just played some insane level of defense overall on everybody tonight. Bam Adebayo, while not having a good game, really played well in the pick and roll. Tyler didn't score a lot today, but he played pretty well. Kyle was Kyle. This is just the perfect statement game to come out in the first game of these NBA playoffs for a first seed. Let's go. Before we get started, hi, I'm FLB. I upload 2 to 3 times a week, but the entire playoffs I'm trying to go daily, talk about the biggest games and what's going on in the NBA around that time. So if you're interested in that and you want to keep up with the channel and be part of the gang, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It helps me know what you guys like from me. I'd love to have you back here. But before we get started, let's have a word from our sponsors today, SeatGeek. Now, SeatGeek is a ticket app that takes all the confusion out of buying tickets. You have an event you want to go to, but they're sold out? Not anymore. Just go on SeatGeek and type in the event that you want to go to, and they show you all the tickets available, and they rate them from a score from 0 to 10. 0 being a bad deal, and 10 being in the green, which is a good deal. And today, if you use my code FLB at checkout, you get 20% off your first ticket. With the NBA playoffs here and a lot of games being sold out, I highly suggest that you do take advantage of that and use SeatGeek to get a ticket to see your favorite team play. I just used it. I'm going to go see the Miami Heat's Game 2 game against the Atlanta Hawks. But with that being said, thank you for SeatGeek for sponsoring this video. Alright, first thing I want to talk about is Miami holding Trae Young to only 8 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists on 1 for 12 shooting, and 0 for 7 from 3 and 6 for 7 from the free throw line. While Miami's playing a lot of physical defense, and I guess some of those you could call fouls on, but it's the playoffs, so the rest allow a little bit more contact, and Miami's always been a physical team, so that benefits them going in these playoffs. And Trae Young just could not find any single daylight anywhere. He was getting some semi-open looks and couldn't knock him down, and after that, everything was completely covered. Every single pick and roll, it was not drop coverage. They were either hedging or completely double teaming him, get the ball out of his hands. Somebody else other than Trae had to play make for this team, and they just couldn't get things done. Nobody was hitting shots. The only 2 real contributors the Atlanta Hawks had outside of Trae, really this game, is Gallinari and DeAndre Hunter. PJ Tucker and Gabe Vincent was some absolute menaces in the pick and roll, not letting him get any single daylight, really get downhill at all. He wasn't able to get really in the lane to get floaters off. He had to take mostly deep threes, nothing to really get in rhythm. And while Trae is a guy that can hit a lot of difficult shots, when you don't allow him to get in rhythm at all and he has to start out taking those difficult shots, you know you put yourself in a good position to win. And the Miami Heat placed some perfect defense on him tonight to really keep him at bay. Also, the Hawks really had no second option. John Collins, after not playing, I think since March, just came back in this game, not really getting a chance to practice, so he's nowhere near ready to play even a regular season game, much less against this Miami Heat defense right now. Bogdanovich is 0 for 8, 0 for 4 from 3. It's just overall, this entire team was way too reliant on Trae, and they really didn't have anybody else that can create their own offense consistently and make shots other than Danilo, and you can't think Danilo is going to bring you to a win. So overall, really just amazing defensive performance and a lack of playmaking outside of Trae Young for the Atlanta Hawks. Cool, now that that's out of the way, let's talk about what we're really here for. The Miami Heat just put on an absolute show and put everybody on notice that this isn't last year. Tyler didn't really play well this game. Bam definitely didn't play well, and he was supposed to dominate this game without Clint here. But overall, the shooters was just stroking it from everywhere. Jimmy hit a 3 this game. PJ Tucker was 4 for 4. Kyle Lowry was 2 for 5. Max Strus 1 for 5 this game. But then you look at Duncan, 9 for 10 for field goals and 8 for 9 from 3 with 27 points this game. Hitting some ridiculously difficult threes from all over the court, moving to his left, his right. Some of them coming off a pick and roll, taking them contested. Any single way you wanted him, he was giving it to you tonight. And I think playoff Duncan may actually be a thing. He was pretty decent, and he was good in the bubble. Pretty decent last year. He's the only decent guys we had on the team that played okay. And right now, he comes into these playoffs doing this. Not to mention the playmaking was just mwah. This game, Bam was doing amazing the pick and roll with Duncan with those handoffs. Kyle Lowry was damn maestro, just overall being a great floor general this game. Jimmy Butler did a good job of balancing being aggressive towards the rim and being a playmaker this game. I think this is one of the most balanced games I've seen him play, only playing 33 minutes too. Overall, almost every single shot came off an assist this game. It's just everything you'd want in a playoff opener. Then you look at the defensive side, Jimmy Butler with 3 steals, Bam Adebayo with a steal, Max Strus, Kyle Lowry, and Tyler Hero all combined with 6 steals. This team was just all over in the passing lanes, blitzing the pick and roll, forcing ball handlers to make tough passes or fumble their dribble, making bad sloppy passes, and just taking it on the fast break, or just able to get down in their half-court sets. But overall, they just disrupted all of Atlanta's rhythm and really wouldn't let anybody get in rhythm. Taking the ball out of Trae's hands was the first thing, and as soon as it got out of Trae's hands, it was a complete scramble, and Miami was doing an amazing job of doing that tonight, scrambling to every shooter and really running them off the three-point line, or making them take contested threes and running the clock down late and making them take bad shots. It was just a great game. Really can't complain at all. An amazing performance from your Miami Heat. I really couldn't ask for a better game to watch. It really at least lets me know that this team is really serious and truly a contender in this league. I know going into playoffs, we had that slight little skid where we lost 4 or 5 games straight. I think it was 4. And we just really weren't looking like us. And then after that, having a good 6 to 7 game winning streak, and then coming to the playoffs, and this is the first game in since, you know, the absolute meltdown we had the year before. This just shows that we're ready for anybody we're going up against. And I still see this series maybe goes to 5 games. I do think Atlanta may be able to get one probably in Atlanta, but at most that's as far as I see the series going. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a sweep. But great game, great way to start the series. If you want live coverage of the playoffs, I've been live tweeting, so you can go follow my Twitter, link in description. But you know, with that being said, subscribe to the channel, do this daily. This has been 2 videos today actually, but with that being said, this FLB, that's my time, and I'm out.